Rob?
There he is.
Hello, Rob.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Good, how are you? Awesome.
Hey, right? Every single year I've gone to Worlds, I've taken third in my group.
Shit.
So,
This is gonna change it. This is the
Year.
it has to be.
year we
It
change it
has
up.
to be.
Yep.
So,
What's up, guys? Adam here with REP Fitness. We're out here in Boston, Massachusetts at Titan Barbell with Rob Kearney. All right, we're gonna be getting down on a day of World's Strongest Man training. You got a couple weeks for that coming up, so I'm gonna tell people what we got.
yeah, so I should fly out for Worlds next week. So today we're going to be hitting some heavy deadlifts, probably working up to the mid 800s today.
Lightweight.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Then we're going to do a little sandbag keg medley. So carry and loading, a little running in between, getting that conditioning, and then finishing off with the iconic Atlas Stones.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good always to finish with the Atlas Stones. Epic event.
It's messy.
Love to see it. Yeah. So you attack? They allow attack at one shot?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so get a bunch of tar on them and then just avoid like 3 foot bubble around you after you get
Can't
tacked
touch
up.
anything.
Yeah. All right, let's go in. Let's see him get to work. Once you get after a warm up and then hit it.
Yeah, Strongman don't warm up.
You not at all? I don't know if you just saw that, but most people start warming up at like 135, you know? Put the bar, maybe hit a couple reps on the bar. 45s go on, 135. Rob straight to 225. No warm up. I think I maybe saw him stretch his ankles out once. There's a lot of rest in between attempts. Like I know when you were doing squats at Arnold, it felt like, you know, there was like 10 minutes between attempts. How do you stay warm, stay ready?
You don't want to expend much energy because you're trying to, I mean, at the Arnold I squatted 961, so like you don't want to expend energy before an attempt like that. But a lot of it is like, honestly, it's more emotionally and mentally draining than anything because you have to like stay dialed in, stay in that zone for such a long period of time.
495, still moving fast. It will be for a few more jumps. Not even close yet. That's why you don't need to warm up though, right?
No.
Stay warm.
I just think about training and I sweat.
Yeah.
Adam, this is Joey.
Joey, hi. Hey. Adam, nice to meet you, man. You too. Yeah, you training too?
I'm Joey Kearney. I'm Rob Kearney's husband. I'm training for my own local show down here in Rhode Island.
He's the beauty, I'm the brawn of the relationship.
I'm the beauty, he's the beast. It's insane. He's lifting like 3 of us, you know? Look at that, look at how many weight. 6, there's 6 on each side, that's crazy. Are you training for me? Yeah, so I'm doing like a local show in Rhode Island, July 23rd. Yeah, so I haven't competed in like 3 years, so it'll be a good contest to come back. Yeah. That's 185 in each hand. It's freaking nuts.
675.
Yeah.
A long day. How does your nutrition look like within training? Is it just Gatorade, like liquid carbs, or anything?
I mean, just water, Gatorade. I don't like to eat, like, it gets me too full.
Yeah.
You're right, like, we talk about, like, in Strongman, we still have to be athletic. And, like, I don't want to be, like, feel like I'm weighed down. So, like, you know, we have sometimes 2 to 3 hours between events.
Yeah.
So then I'll eat, you know, some quick carbs. Like, my nutrition coach is big on Rice Krispie treats,
Yeah. Just
which doesn't suck.
keep the glycogen up.
Or I'll do, like,
How about
Uncrustables as well. PB&J, you know.
And those are like, it's not like a real PB&J, that's like a sugary PB&J.
Yeah.
Like
Just all the fake shit.
Yeah, no, it's not, yeah.
Yeah, so this I'll take a single here at 765. Then I'll, you know, throw quarters on. We'll go, what's that, 815? And then we'll go from see what the jump is from there. It'll be, you know, either 850 or maybe throw on another plate, go 865. on how it's said.
What's the word?
Bitch. As a gay man, bitch is essentially like the straight version of bro. Like, what up, bitch?
Hey, man.
You know, so like. Say to help you, but like.
I was saying that crosses fucking suck.
Yeah, they're stupid. Got the back bend into a push press. Yeah.
Everybody knows jerk blocks aren't jerk blocks. They're just universal holders of shit. Jerk blocks are in the gym just to put your stuff on. You don't actually do anything off of them.
My copy.
All right, so we got 865. This is gonna be Rob Kearney's last deadlift in preparation for World's Strongest Man. So he's gonna make it fast and get it done. And then there'll be no more deadlifting until World's Strongest Man, until the contest. Rob and I were deadlifting together. I would have been done after his second deadlift.
Plates don't even come off the ground on the jack.
That was too narrow.
So the weights we're going to use are be a 265 sandbag, a 275 keg, and a 310 sandbag.
Is that contest weight?
Sure. We don't know.
Oh, yeah.
No. We don't know weights or distances yet for the contest.
Awesome.
So.
It's only in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, are you just going that heavy because that's what you feel like you can do quick, or is it that like what you feel like the weight will
I
be?
feel like the weight's going to be around 300 pounds for the implements.
Yeah.
That's what it's historically been at Worlds. So kind of stay in that range, and you know, I mean, if it's a 20-pound deviation either way, heavier or lighter, I know I can still move it around.
You can still move it.
Yeah.
Rob's back there on the firing end of Joey throwing these 220-pound sandbags at him. But in 2 weeks, he's going the World's Strongest Man, so that's pretty cool. Joey's a strong dude, but his sandbags we were just kind of carrying back and forth. But Rob's sandbags come out, and that's when we get the wheels out. I feel like you maybe do more conditioning than other strongmen, like as far as like pure like cardio goes. And you feel like, wow, how come?
Yeah, so like I actually do like 3 CrossFit workouts a week, and I feel because I am the smallest athlete at this level, both height and weight, I feel I need to make up the differences where I can. So being more conditioned is going to allow me to move faster during the events and recover faster between events.
On you. Come on. 29.52, but
so I feel for me, the time it takes to shoulder and run faster is a little bit quicker.
yeah.
Carrying it in front and going a little bit slower. Shouldering it saves the hamstrings and glutes as opposed to a front carry. Right? A lot of what we do in Strongman, so posterior chain dominant.
Yeah.
So anywhere we can save a little bit, we'll take it.
Now, what do you like better? You prefer the bags or the keg?
I like the sandbags.
Secret sauce.
Of course it lands tacky side down.
Oh no.
We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna let him finish his sets and then I'll go. Okay. So he's doing sets of 5 on stones. This will be, he has 2 sets of 5 here at 250. I'm gonna be doing sets of 3 at 415.
Okay.
So a little bit more break. I'm still tired, recovering from the medley.
Oh yeah, I bet. Nice.
Yeah. I think it's 2 right now or?
That's it, Rob. My name is Dawson, and this is Titan Barbell. This is my gym in Stoneham, Massachusetts.
And yeah, you got a pretty cool community here. I think we saw like some CrossFitters going down, powerlifters, Strongman.
Yeah, there's been some pro MMA fighters that have trained here, some world champion powerlifters as well. So I went into another gym, TPS, which is over in a neighboring town here. Asked them to teach me how to how to do all these events, and as they say, the rest is history. So I fell in love with it, and then opened up my own training studio. I don't know how many years after that, maybe 8 or 9 years after that.
You're prepping for a competition in Norway, I hear?
Yeah, it's called Trolls and Titans.
Trolls and Titans?
Yeah.
Sweet, man. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
We got Rep Fitness is going to be cheering for you now.
Thank you.
But if anybody's visiting Boston, how will they find Titan Barbell?
Sure.
Like, come
Yeah, simplest way is we're on IG and Facebook. Instagram is just @Titan Barbell, all one word. You can also email me, eric@titanbarbell.net. Shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to set up a time for you to come in.
Sweet, man. Thanks. Get after these stones, and thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, we're at CrossFit Lunacy here in Hampton, Massachusetts. And today Rob is going to be training with the yoke. Yeah, so we got to build it and then watch Rob carry 1,000 pounds for however far he's going to. So it's going to be fun. And it's a little rainy, so let's get inside.
So probably work up into the 800-ish range for some speed runs.
Okay. How long do you normally do your runs? Because the competition, what are they, probably like 30 feet or so?
I've done some that are like 25 meters, you know, so in that like 75, 80 foot range.
Yeah.
And I've done some that are only 35 feet, you know, like it's all in between.
Right, this is the yoke.
This is the yoke.
The yoke. But yeah, so we'll start getting this out in the gym and start putting them together.
Yeah.
Kind of give you guys how it's going to go down. And it's going to be sweet. You carried it.
Yeah.
But you have fun. Yeah, you don't walk. It's not a yoke walk, it's a yoke run.
Run, a yoke sprint.
Yoke sprint.
Like the Flash. Get on your horses, boys, trying to film catch up. I was doing some filming out in LA with Martine's Lisi's.
Yeah.
And we were doing yoke, and I had a camera guy who wanted to get a front angle. He was like, yeah, no, I'll just like walk backwards. I was like, no, like you don't realize like I run with this. He's like, I'll be good. I played college football. I started going, and he was like, nope, okay. And I just moved back. I was like, I told you, man, like I get going.
Ooh.
I do like the rep plates on the side though.
Yeah, with
Nice
the little,
branding.
Yeah.
All mountains.
Yeah. All right, this actually doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
All right, Rob, so rumor has it that the yoke is your favorite strongman event.
That rumor is true.
And kind of why would that be? Why do you love the yoke so much?
I'm good at it.
Simple as that.
Yeah, you know, it's just always been one of those events that like, I just feel really badass when I do it, right?
Yeah.
Like for some reason there's just, to me there's something really cool about like picking up a crazy bone crushingly heavy weight and moving it really fast over some kind of distance.
Yeah.
I just think it's really cool. So it's one of those things that like, events like this make me feel athletic still. And that's why I just like to be good at them, trying to excel, and yeah, just like moving fast is fun.
mean, it was awesome seeing you run with 9, close to 1,000 pounds today. So, what do you think? What do you think overall of the Rep Fitness Yoke? Obviously, this is gonna be coming out soon. So, what do you think about it?
I'm really excited about it. It felt really stable on my back. Obviously, like the true test of a yoke is when you get those big weights on it.
Right.
As I mentioned before, like I've run with a lot of different yokes from all over the world on my back, and to have a yoke like this, which is not going to be one that we may see at like a World's Strongest Man or the Arnold, that are implements designed specifically for those competitions.
Right.
But to have a yoke like this in your gym, I would say it's probably the most stable yoke with that amount of weight that I've had on my back for just your average gym yoke. Right. So I think, like, for me, it exceeded expectations.
And you were not easy on it by any means. It was like you were literally sprinting and then just like absolutely throwing it to the floor.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta, put it through the test. So the heaviest yoke I ever did was at World's Strongest Man 2019. It was actually at the end of a medley. So we had farmer's walk for 35 feet, 330 pounds in each hand.
Okay, so 660 total for you math people out there.
300 kilos if we want to go extra math.
There you go for the Europeans out there, the rest of the world.
And then it went into an 1,100 pound yoke, which is 500 kilos.
Which is light.
Light, and that was for 20 feet. And then a final 1,600 pound yoke for 12 feet. So 1,600 is the heaviest I've ever done. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my home. This is Cribs. Just kidding.
Well, cool, Rob. Thanks for inviting us into your home here. I know you got a pretty sweet basement gym, and we'd love to go check it out. So
definitely.
You kind of already gave us a little tour of the house. We won't show you guys that, but take it down and let's check out that gym.
Yeah. All right, so here we are in the basement gym. Don't have that much space, but I think we did a really good job at utilizing what we do have. So obviously you have the rack, that's kind of the main attraction, where all the hard work gets done. Awesome adjustable bench as well. So whether I'm using it for bench press, incline bench, pulling it out for dumbbell work, or obviously using the squat rack for my front squats and back squats and everything else inside that. Dumbbells, fortunate enough to have the entire array from 5 all the way up to 150 in 5-pound increments. So obviously these are kind of a staple in my program when I'm doing my home gym workouts, whether you're using it for upper body accessory stuff, back accessories, really anything we can think of, we use them here for. We don't have much ceiling height down here, so a lot of the pressing stuff we do is seated, but we get the job done with what we have. Have 2 of the deep neural barbells for the power bars. So again, whether I'm benching, back squatting, front squatting, per my husband, I'm no longer allowed to deadlift here because I shake the entire condo, not just ours, but our neighbors as well. So mainly just for benching and squatting, and then accessory work like RDLs and stuff like that, I use the barbells for as well. And then right behind us, we have the GHD. So I mainly use this just for, back extensions, and then also sometimes actually flip around and will kind of mimic a reverse hyper to strengthen the lower back. So using a lot for that. I don't use this for sit-ups like you see a lot of times in CrossFit, mainly just using this for posterior chain development and getting stronger to help my main lifts like deadlift and squat. So that's what we got down here. We make it work, get to work down here, sweat a little bit. It's nice to just have it right downstairs in the basement. I do work a full-time job and while training full-time as a strongman, so it's nice to be able to come home and just get the work done here instead of driving down to the gym every once in a while. We have our neon light that kind of a lot of people know now, just says get shit done, so we know when we come down here, we're ready to turn it on and get to work. Right behind us here, this is actually a little montage of when I broke the American log press record for the second time. This was it was actually during the pandemic, so we did a virtual record breaker event in June of that year. I was able to break that on ESPN, which is a great show. And then the shirts we have hanging up on the walls are actually, each year I went to World's Strongest Man. So the green was 2018, brown 2017. That was the first year I went to World's Strongest Man. And then the gray over here in this corner was 2019, my most recent year at World's Strongest Man. And then we talked about the deep neural bars, and then this bar is actually special. So the first time I qualified for the Arnold Strongman Classic, we had a 1 rep max deadlift on their elephant bar. Now the elephant bar has more whip than a standard deadlift bar, and it is longer. So I was fortunate enough to have some people in my life that could manufacture a mock elephant bar. So we took an Oki deadlift bar. We actually moved these colors in about an inch or so, and then added about 4.5 inches of length to the end of each side on the collars. So it extended the bar from about a 7-foot bar to 8 feet. The elephant bar is right around 9, so it got us a little bit more length, a little bit more whip in the pull, so we can mimic that elephant bar deadlift a little bit more.
All right, Rob, so thank you so much for having the Rep video team, Kai and Andrew, and myself out here. Got to see you throw down on an absolutely stellar weekend of training, you know, from the heavy deadlift to the medley, stones, yoke, you know, little frame carry. So it's been great having you, or great being here with you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. The food was great, Joey. Thank you. I know you're over there somewhere. I can hear it. And but it's time for us to go. So it's sad to leave, but you know, we'll be seeing you around. And best of luck, World's Strongest Man. Go crush it. Go make the finals, and then take it only up from there.
Absolutely.
Right?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll see you around.